1998 saw a shift in girl power, from the cartoon campery of the Spice Girls to the sassy sophistication of All Saints. The UK had been immersed in Spice World since 1996. Girl power dominated as the Spice's first 6 singles all went to #1. But in 1998, this chart run quite literally stopped with Stop, which stalled at #2. Just as Geri Halliwell decided to leave the group and Spice World started to fall apart, All Saints were going from strength to strength, and these soul sisters brought with them a whole new vibe.
I remember the first time I saw them on Top of the Pops, very elegantly, very beautifully dressed in dark suits.
What I've done wrong and how long it's been going on.
They started with, a few questions that I need to know, and I just went like that. What's this?
Give enough affection. Not only will your answers keep me sane, but I'll know.
All Saints were one of my favourite girl groups at the time.
You can tell me to my face.
But there was another member of All Saints, and he was a man.
Yeah, I got given the tag the 5th All Saint. But I mean, that's probably because we've done everything together. There's nothing we didn't do together. We was with each other like 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
Spice Girls were cheap and cheerful and proud of it. All Saints were sassy, sophisticated and cool.
I think that pop music had got a bit naff at various points in the 1990s, and the uncoolest thing to be would be a boy band. It was also pretty uncool at times to be a girl band as well, because of Spice Girls.
Spice Girls uncool? Surely not.
I think that All Saints look was fantastic. I love the baggy kecks and the vest and all that.
Kecks means trousers.
Trousers, yeah,
not
sorry.
hoovers. At the time, it was like, wow, God, these girls are really street. And it was that thing of people could go out and they could go to Topshop and buy all these things and look like their favourite pop star.
They opened up a different door. Where you had the Spice Girls, you had the kind of equivalent in cooler terms, which was All Saints.
They enjoyed the occasional drink, and they enjoyed the company of the occasional gentleman.
They're a perfect type of pop stars that you want to write about. Here were girls who were going to parties into the Met Bar with every boyfriend you can imagine. They made the list.
As well, yeah.
You had Robbie, you had Leonardo DiCaprio, Jamie Theakston.
You guys have got the full tabloid thing happening here, and at home we just don't really get it. So as far as we know, back in Melbourne, they were just great singers and great performers, so we didn't really care what they were doing or who they were seeing.
And while the Appleton sisters had a good time all the time, another All Saint was doing all the work.
Shaznay's the one who wrote all the songs, had all the talent, made all the money.
In fact, she also co-wrote their first #1, Never Ever. Not that KG spotted its potential.
So she called me up and was like, oh, you got to come and hear this song, Never Ever, that I've written. So I went to her house and she played this track. And at first I was like, that's all right. It's only their biggest selling record ever, you know what I mean?
Meanwhile, Spice World was losing its flavour.
Thanks for coming along. It's really nice to see you all, but are we not missing somebody?
We are. Unfortunately, Geri's not very well tonight, so get well soon, Geri.
Truly, she was very sick. Sick of being a Spice Girl.
This is a message to the fans. Sadly, I would like to confirm that I have left the Spice Girls. This is because of differences between us. I'm sure the group will continue to be successful, and I wish them all the best.
When Geri left the Spice Girls, I'm sorry, it's still quite difficult to talk about. I was very upset, yeah.
So Geri left the Spice Girls and the group soldiered on without her and released this track, Goodbye. I wonder who that was about.
As soon as Geri left the Spice Girls, you knew they were on borrowed time.